All right, Wolverine series, Marvel Legends, Cyclops comes with Puck's arms, Marvel Legends. So, still calling it Marvel Legends at the bottom, but the package shows Wolverine. That's where they're headed with movie themed. That way, we can get more 6-inch figures out of Hasbro. He has protected Earth against it now. Cyclops rules the power of the Phoenix Force. That figure is not going to get released. That's confirmed by Hasbro. That figure's canned. It's not coming out, so I guess they decided not to do it because it was kind of a run, a comic run, and that was it. It's not something he's going to be wearing all the time, or something we're going to use all the time. I mean, there's only really so much you can do with that figure on your shelf. Um, so they did can that, but they did not can the Rogue, which we'll get into when I review Emma Frost. So here's the packaging. Here's the back. Here is Puck's arm. His small arms like a baby's arm. You guys ever hear that hearing hung like a baby's arm? Well, this is that's funny. How about hung like Puck's arm? Yeah, stupid jokes. Yeah, you can use that like that. Yeah, hung like Puck's stupid. I don't know why that came to mind. Anyways, let's go back to the figure. Psych. Here we go. If you're under 18, don't watch this video. I think I'm gonna put a rated R symbol at the end. Anyways, here is how to build Puck. Tales of Puck. All right, they didn't do it with Rocket Raccoon, but they did it with Puck. So here we go. If you guys want to pause and read that, um, for all you Glenn Webbs living out there, right? All right, here you go. Let's get straight to the head sculpt. Really accurate head sculpt. A lot of people are complaining about the head sculpts. They look similar. It must be the same sculptor sculpting the heads, so he's not changing the heads a whole lot. But this head does look good, and it looks like him. So it's a good head sculpt. It's the same mold, Bucky mold, right? Or Archangel mold. More the Archangel mold, since all they did was really swap out the hands, give him a new hand, right? Smell that, Wolverine. Anyways, so that's his visor arm, and then they give him a fist on the right hand side, and a new head sculpt, new paint job. Now, I don't mind paintwork on the figure if it's clean. This one's got a few blemishes. I don't mind repaint on a figure, and if they do it right. But um, the symbols are painted right, but there's a scuff there on the hand, and they screwed up my boot. So once again, I don't mind if they paint certain figures. If the figure requires that only, or if it requires boots, please sculpt the boots. But if you're gonna do a repaint, just man, come on, Hasbro, try to give us good paint jobs here, right? Um, Once again, great rendition of Cyclops. I love the figure, and I'm just all excited about completing this astonishing X-Men. Anyways, looks all the way up, looks all the way down. Ab crunch is great, goes back far enough. We've got that waist swivel, right? We've got the shoulder ball joint, right? Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which is good. Then we've got that disc peg, no, I'm sorry, no forearm, disc peg joint that goes in, rotates, goes up and down. This hand goes pretty good. You just gotta manipulate it right, and it'll go straight to the visor. Here's that T joint, goes all the way up, double jointed knees, calf swivel, and then we've got that peg joint that allows the foot to go up and down and pivot. All right. So, anyways, you guys are familiar with this mold. For me, this Cyclops beats the old Hasbro Cyclops, and it's modern. This is what he wears now in the comics. So I'm really looking forward to building my astonishing team, astonishing X-Men, or just X-Men, as for now. Also, you know, uh, this series, a lot of people are passing on. I don't understand why. I think having the X-Men is an essential team to have in any Marvel Legends collection. And I like the fact that Hasbro's doing modern characters. I mean, that's really got to be attributed to Jesse Falcon. It has to be because I mean these guys before couldn't really get any any of the accurate, or they would try to do some of the current comic characters and they just couldn't nail it. So many things were off. The sculpt was off. The paint was off. Just they couldn't nail it. And now we're getting some really good sculpts. Some of the best molds we've ever had from Hasbro, and they're really turning up the scale and really starting to make uh, those Toy Biz figures look nostalgic in a sense. But here he is, scaled with Wolverine. He's the right scale, which is another issue we used to have. So these moles are great in scale and great to complete teams, great for your collection. Anyways, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Hope you guys like it too. Let's go on to the next figure. Later.